Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Kalonda Casey. I am 64 years young and I am so excited you are here today. I know that the thumbnail probably has you curious, and so yes, this is a chit chat video of sorts and a makeup video at the same time. We just need to talk and we just need to get some things out there, and I thought the best way to do it was to chit chat while I am putting on my makeup. And today this is the makeup look and I think it is beautiful. I hope you agree with that. Be forewarned, I had some technical difficulty during the filming of this and I had a makeup mishap with a bronzer, but you get to see that I'm really human and that I make makeup mistakes just as much as the next person. I cannot tell you how many times I have had to take makeup off that I have started. Probably 50 times in my lifetime. Maybe more, maybe less. But anyway, before we jump into the video, if you would subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment, I would be so appreciative of that. So with that being said, let's hop in to the makeup. The very first thing I'm going to do is rehydrate my face with the Multi-Active Toner by Dermalogica. We'll just let that do its thing, and I really didn't want to put that on my eyelids. And while that is drying, I'll go ahead and put my eyelid primer on. I'm using the eyelid primer from Rare Beauty. You all have seen this a time or two. Just kidding. You see me use it all the time. It helps with discoloration, definitely helps to keep the eyeshadow on, it helps with creasing, and I just opened a brand new tube of this. All right, my face definitely feels hydrated, and today I am using a product by Lawless for my primer, and it's so good. I love the way it feels. It has, I'm gonna tell you the name. It is called Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Perfecting Cream. I really like it. The one thing I always do after my eyelid primer is on is I take setting powder and I tap it onto the eyelids. And it also helps with the eyebrows as well, in case there's any kind of product in there, any kind of moisturizer. It does help. So I am using the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. It is so pretty. Look at this. It's just beautiful, and the colors are so in my wheelhouse, and I think so neutral, and I feel like everybody can wear these colors. I'm going to clean off a brush. I think I'm going to go with the color Mesh for my transition. And I put that above my crease because I have hooded eyelids. If I were to put it into the crease, it would disappear. And I love using this big fluffy brush from BK Beauty. This is the 212. That's a lovely transition color. I really like that. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go bold or do I want to go neutral? I really love this one color called Vogue. This is the color right here. I think I want to try that. I am taking the A502 and I'm going to tap into this Vogue and really tap off the eyeshadow. But if I get fallout, it's not a big problem because we can clean up. And I probably tapped off too much. As you can see, I'm using my big mirror over here. Oh, that's so pretty. is I will take my blending brush and I'll just blend all that together. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. Yes, they are pricier than others, but the formula I think calls for it. I just really like her products a lot. I'm not sure if I have ever shown you all this little tip and trick, but it is called the NYX Glitter Primer, and I just take and it's like a glue, and I just like to put it right here on my movable eyelid. And then what I'm going to do, I am taking a color called Sheen. It's kind of a peachy gold. All I have to do is just touch it and it stays exactly where the glitter primer is. No fallout. It just is perfect and it looks so pretty. And then I turn the brush like this so I can really see where the product is going. Again, I am using my finger and I am literally just tapping it on top of that glue. They don't call it glue, but I'm calling it glue. That is so pretty. Now trust the process. And then I'm gonna take this small little brush called the A504, and I am making sure that I get eyeshadow right in that area. Going back into that first color called Mesh, and I'm putting it all the way above that shimmer. And you need a little brush like this to do that touch-up work like that. Now I'm going to clean this brush off, and I'm going into the lightest matte color, and I'm just putting it right here in this part of the eyelid. Right in this corner. That's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna leave my eyes alone for the time being. I'm not finished. Trust the process. I will come back to them. So everything looks pretty good underneath the eyes, but I am going to take this little disposable washcloth that just has water on it, and there's very little fallout, as you can see. Now I'm going to go in with a new to me foundation that I really love. I use the Lawless primer. Now I'm using the Lawless foundation. And I'm going to shake it up. Okay, so you always see me use this side on powders, but I have been using this side of the brush for liquids, and I have fallen in love with this brush. It just does such a nice job. You know what? Before we move on, let me just secure my hair back. What I like is that I get a thin layer at first, and then I can go back in and I can layer it again for a fuller coverage. Very nice. In fact, let me show you the difference, and I'll use my kabuki type brush on this side so that you all can see the difference. It definitely goes on heavier on this side because this brush is picking up a lot more product. I like using both brushes, but if I want a sheer coverage, it's definitely going to be with this brush. But all in all, they're both beautiful. The coverage is fabulous. And I'm not forgetting my little secret weapon, which is my Stands Out Beauty Sponge. This is where I feel like the brush is amazing, but this is the finishing part of the foundation, where I can really press into my pores the product so that it's not settling. Okay, I had a technical difficulty and didn't realize it, but my camera shut down. But we are back, so let me show you what I did. I used the Colleen Rothschild Illuminating Under Eye Cream, and this is such a beautiful, beautiful product for your under eyes. It gives you that illumination. And then what I did was I went in with my Maxine's Revenge and put my concealer on. And I'm hoping I can blend it out because I had to stop everything. Oh yeah, you cannot beat Maxine's Revenge. It's absolutely such a fabulous formula. Oh, so pretty. And I also have a discount code for this product. And I have a discount code for the Colleen Rothschild product. So your under eyes are covered. All right, that is looking beautiful. Let me give myself my eye lift like I normally do. Perfect. Give myself a little color underneath the lower lash line. And I am going to use this color called Silhouette. It is a dark brown. And I am literally just tapping it. I like eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line a lot more than I do a waxy eyeliner. I think it looks softer. And it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't accentuate the lines and wrinkles. I'm just gonna kind of wing it up here a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm using the LYS bronzer. A little bit there, a little bit there, here, and here. Right there. Whoops, right there. I have already put it on this side. So, let me get okay. Had to work on where to put this. Get a kabuki brush for this. And I am putting it up into my hairline, but when I am getting ready to do my hair at the end of this video, that will all be cleaned out. I will use some dry shampoo to take that out. This is not my favorite bronzer. A lot of people love this bronzer. To me, it is a little difficult to use and you can get carried away with it, which I feel like I kind of did over in this area, but I'm going to fix that with my Maxine's Revenge. If you're looking for a bronzer and you're looking for a better bronzer, I love the Merit Beauty, and I should have stuck with that today. I just wanted to show you all something different. And boy, did I show you something different. But that's okay. We're all friends here. There's something I want to talk about. And I don't know how to talk about it without irritating people. and without, so 99.9% of you all are the sweetest people, and you leave the most awesome comments, and you're so supportive. And my last video is just, it's actually a viral video, and it was on my Walmart haul. I'm gonna keep talking and putting on makeup. And the reason I bring affordable fashion hauls to you all is because the economy has been so bad. It's just been bad, and people are struggling. I know people that have lost their jobs, and we're all looking to save money. I do not talk about politics on this channel or any of my social media at all. I will never talk about politics, and I will never talk about religion. It is just, those are just off limits. And I'm using the Fenty mascara, by the way. My favorite, my holy grail. I was shocked at how politicized shopping at Walmart is. And I would not engage in the comments. I wouldn't, because it's just not my place. My place as a content creator is to come on here and to give you joy and to create content, not to create hate and discontent. If I wanted that kind of a channel, I would have created a political channel, but I'm not. And it's just like when an actor or actress accepts an award and then they give a 5-minute speech as to how they feel about a certain thing going on in the world. That's just not right, in my opinion. So I am not going to engage on those comments. And if they get ugly, I bless and block. I will not stand for somebody being ugly to me and being ugly to other people. I just won't. And it's not right. We have a kind community here, and I want to keep it that way. And if you do not want to shop at Walmart, don't shop there. But if I choose to shop there, that is my right, and I'm going to continue to shop there. And I'm going to continue to bring content to this channel that reflects different price points. You know, I recently did a very beautiful fashion haul, and the products were extremely expensive. And you all loved the fashion. You thought it was really pretty. But so many of you said you couldn't afford it. And so, you know, and somebody said, well, can you find another alternative to Walmart at the same price point? And I responded back to them, not being cheeky. I would love it if you could suggest some retailers for me to look at. If they're pricing their products at the same price as Walmart, more than likely they're all coming from the same place. So that's how I feel. And if this upsets you and you don't want to follow me anymore, that's fine, because that's your right. But I also want to be able to bring variety to you all. And as I have said before, and I will say it again, I do not shop at Target anymore, because Target quit making clothes for women. They make clothes for young women, not mature women. There isn't anything about their clothes that I really like anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I do not think I have shown you all these beautiful blushes. They are by Glow Recipe, and they have skincare in them, and they are so incredibly beautiful. and they're so sheer. Like, look how pretty that is. And so what I like to do the sunset look. So I put one dot of this pink right there, two dots of the peach color, and then I just blend them. And I even take them up over the bridge of my nose because they give a flush look. I reach for them all the time. And another thing, let's talk about one more thing. Let's talk about when I make a mistake and say a word that I don't mean to say, or I don't put a plural with it, a word, and those are just mistakes. I don't need those pointed out to me. If it makes you feel better to point it out that I said shoe instead of shoes, then so be it. And I know that 3 pair of shoes are 3 pairs of shoes. What I probably did was in my editing, I probably cut the S off. What it is called here, ladies, is have grace when you leave a comment or don't leave a comment. And I know the difference between shoe and shoes. I just thought I would point that out. So this is just real talk here today. This is just us as friends catching up. I'm going to show you how pretty this is using your fingers. I should have used my fingers from the get-go, but I didn't. I'm doing the best I can, and I'm trying really hard to make everyone happy, but appreciate you giving me grace. If that doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. So anyway, that is so pretty. I'm going to go do my hair, change my clothes, and come back and finish up. How's that sound? Okay, I am back, and I decided while I was doing my hair that I wanted to add this Milani blush, the Luminoso. I wanted to add it right here. What I'm going to do, I applied my setting spray. We're going to let that dry, and while that is drying, I'm going to line my lips in Wherever Walnut. This to me is the most versatile lip liner on the market. The most versatile color lip liner on the market. And then, okay, so my setting spray has dried. So I am taking the back side of this brush, the black bristles, tapping that in, and then here I go. Right into the areas where I have enlarged pores. And then I bring it out. It's so easy to use this Laura Mercier powder and this brush. I think it's just a win-win combination. So I'm glad we had our little chit chat, and because I love this community so much, and I don't want a lot of negativity. And I appreciate you all that come to my defense, because you all are so sweet, but you don't have to do that either. No way. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this and go underneath my eyes. There's so little on this brush, but it just smooths it out, and it prevents your mascara from transferring, and believe me, it helps a lot. All right, and I was looking for this lid. So this is a no. Don't get that. I'm not even gonna Well, I'll link it, but get the Merit instead. Okay, so now I am going to use this lipstick. Yes, it's very light. Trust the process. This lipstick is by Laura Mercier. It feels so good on the lips. It is just heavenly. Putting the Wherever Walnut underneath it, I really like that. And then what I do is I take my Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss, any color, and look how it brings that nude lip to life. It's so pretty. So all in all, I think this is a beautiful makeup look, and I really wanted to do something where we could chit chat and I didn't have to concentrate too much, and I think I got everything off my chest and I got the point across. And the most important thing I want to tell you all is that you're wonderful, and without you I would not have this channel. And so from the bottom of my heart, I really thank you for being you and for supporting me and helping me. You're just an amazing group of women. I promise you, you really are. Loving. I have to say, I just looked in the mirror and I'm really loving my eyeshadow today. I think it's really pretty and understated but stated at the same time. Would you agree? So before we sign off, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel, and if you are a new subscriber, please let me know in the comments you are new so I can welcome you. And make sure that you leave a comment and like this video, you guys, because that is how the algorithm is noticing us, and believe me, it helps, and you all help me so much. And so with that being said, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you the next time. Bye.